there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the grand reopening of my channel, kind of, in a way. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I have been gone for a few days. Well, to make a very long 2 years short, some things happened in life that, you know, neither here nor there.
There's no point in mucking about.
But I've kind of well, I've had a few issues. But you know what? I'm back, and I'm here to actually do something. I tried to run before I could walk. You know, I tried to do something, you know, that just came out. Something modern that I didn't really have any feelings about. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to just completely scrap that. Because, you know, everyone's doing that kind of stuff. And I'm going to go back to a game that I loved. This is the first game I ever actually played. That I have memory of playing. And I mean, I enjoyed it immensely when I played it before.
Kids these days, computers, internet,
and
mobile phones, that drives them out.
Anyways, I decided to play through it again. But do it for you people at home or wherever you're going. Now let's start a new game. Now as you can see, I've already finished one, and I kind of got not quite halfway through another. I wanted to play through it again. We're going to be in the third slot. Now I'm not going to bother talking over this because well, oh.
I gotcha! Okay, Kai, I'm in. Catch me if you can. Don't move, mate. I'll get help.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
It's time you knew the truth. Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
Here first, you stinking furry mammal opportunists. Remember the comet! No! You mammals don't deserve to be at the top of the food chain! Now!
those brave few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you to find the talismans before he does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Maury? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened. I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... And that's when you showed up.
Rude! Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead of you, mate. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'd much rather be at home watching the footy. But I tell you what, you do the adventuring and I'll help you out where I can.
Okay, now after that, what? About 4-5 minute cutscene?
Welcome to
Now-
Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the way, whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away. I've heard that if you press the action button, you can talk to me, whatever that means. Okay, now let's get down to brass tacks. If you're gonna be out adventuring, then you'll need another boomerang. And I know just the place to find one. Head down to Bly Bly Station. I'll meet you there.
Wow. Alright. What is this? Okay, this is, okay, this is inverted camera controls. Oh, God. Okay, it's been a long time since I played this. And it looks... oh, okay, I can't run through those, so that's fine. Game's redeemed now. Oh, God. This is actually a bit trickier than I remember it being. Alright. Okay, what was it? Okay, remembering all the buttons. Now... Okay. D-pad does nothing. Z has camera. R does nothing. Y is action. A is jump. B is throw boomerang. Actually, I think the D-pad is for changing boomerangs. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while. Alright, now for being as old as it is, because I think this was early 2000s. So, it's honestly not as bad as I remember it being. Well, it's not as good as I remember it being. But it's fine. I mean, they didn't have to add in kangaroos and whatnot. Wait, can you hit them? No, you can't hit them. They're some ethereal beings. Anyways,
G'day, Julius.
time to meet Julius.
If I
I
just
remember this.
reroute these wires to...
I said g'day, mate. Are you deaf?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just making some last-minute adjustments. Well, you must be Ty.
G'day. So, you old coot. What's this contraption do?
This contraption is the key to finding the talismans. Why is this so? It's quite simple, really. It uses an oscillatory microfeeder to scan for trace energy signals that match the unique power matrix of the talismans.
Huh?
Like a big nose that sniffs them out.
Oh.
Ah. And thunder eggs are the key to powering the machine.
Thunder eggs? Oh, they're as rare as hen's teeth, mate.
Couldn't you just use batteries?
If only it was that easy. You see, this machine doesn't just find where the talismans are, it actually teleports them here.
Struck me lucky.
And that, my friends, requires a great deal of energy.
So, how is Ty here gonna find all these thunder eggs?
Hey, I was just wondering that myself.
A reasonable question. I've created these portals to lead Ty to areas rich with them. Of course, they won't just be lying all over the place.
Just our luck.
A lot of them will have already been found. The trick will be convincing the locals to part with their prized possessions. But I'm afraid I can't help you with that. If you're as resourceful as they say, Ty, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Righto, Ty. There's no point in mucking about. You've got to find a second boomerang. I'll see you in 2-up.
Alright. Now, this will be, hopefully, a good refresher to remind me of how exactly to play the game. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is, instead of me, going through the levels, finding everything, like, repeatedly going back, I'm thinking about just going through it once, getting everything that I can that one time through, then off camera, collect everything else from the level. If I need it, which what I want to get right now is not only the Thunder Egg and the second Boomerang, but Golden Cogs, which I'll talk about when I actually find one. So, to 2-up. Now, I'm going to guess 2-up is a play on, 1-up.
This billabong has got the lot. Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala. There's plenty to do here, so let's get a move on. Listen, mate, I solved your problem. I found you a second boomerang.
That's great. Where is it?
See that tree over there?
Yeah?
Well, it's not there.
Right. Well, where is it?
It's on top of Frillneck Peak.
Oh, great.
Oh, don't worry. You'll just have to jump, run, rang, and bite your way there while avoiding Boss Cass's henchmen. Look, mate, life wasn't meant to be easy.
Okay. Anyway. Now. I forgot that these were wallabies and not kangaroo. Unless that's actually another term for kangaroo. No, this one is actually kind of interesting. Because, the little opening cinematic where Ty, picks up his boomerang off the ground. I believe that happens every time you come here. If you don't skip the opening cinematic that sweeps over the area. And here we have our first Thunder Egg.
Bonza! I got one!
Yeah. 1 down, 71 to go. Come on, let's get a move on.
I really wish they were all this easy to find. But, as they said, they're not.
I reckon those dunnies are a complete waste of space. Only last week I used one, walked 2 blocks, was clobbered by a frill, and then woke up back on the dunny, which was the best place to be, given the surprise I got. Julius reckons it's got something to do with the space-time conundrum. But if you ask me, I think it's a load of bull dust.
So, you're saying that if I have an accident, I'll end up back at one of these?
Something like that.
Yep. These are your checkpoints. Outhouses. Well. I'm really gonna have a bad time with these camera controls. Doesn't help that there's no I don't have an ability to snap back.
Truth time! You've got a fair set of choppers on you. I reckon you could put them to good use by pressing the bite button. Get it? Choppers, bite button. Never mind, Ty, move on. Have a go at those crates.
Ah, yes. Bite button. Very useful sometimes.
Now, I was speaking to a bloke down the local watering hole, and he reckons you can use your rangs to take care of enemies and smash things.
Shoot, Ripper!
He said something, now wait a minute, he said something about pressing the throw button to use them.
Right. Very first time we encounter the frill lizards. Alright. Now, one of my favorite things about this game is that this comes with a manual. Something most games don't come with nowadays, mostly because, you know, there's the electronic manuals. And well, I'd say it doesn't insult your intelligence. Like, that the lack of a manual means, oh yeah, you can do this. But they usually put you through shit tons of tutorial. That, you know, has almost no bearing on the game. But in this, I mean, from what I remember, you can just skip through the tutorials. And it's actually done pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh no, not more cages.
Struth, what happened here?
Boss Cass did this. He's caged all your bilby mates and hidden them across the land.
Oh, yeah? Well, big mistake. No one messes with my mates.
Now there's a thunder egg in each area if you free them.
No worries. Unless you're Boss Cass.
And I think that for the most part, all the tutorials are done here. Now, you see right behind that waterfall is one of the things I really want to get, which is a golden cog. Oh, there's actually one up there too. What golden cogs are, they're, wait, no, that's not this.
I heard about this bloke who found 300 opals, then took them to Julius's opal machine. Anyway, something weird happened, and he ended up with a thunder egg.
Righto.
Alright, I have to know, does everyone in Australia sound like this? I mean, I have my doubts, but do they? Oh god. Yep, we got these boys. Now these guys are just about the first enemy that you actually fight that you can't take out in one rang hit. Now one of my favorite things about this, about the bite, is that if you're something like this, where you have a bunch of these cameras or you have a bunch of boxes together, you can chain them together to basically go up elevations. Really useful. Now the thing about these guys is that, yeah, you need 2 rang hits, and starting out, you don't only have 1 rang, so it's, but you know, just a bite can easily take you out. Now, even when I get a boomerang, the second boomerang, this game isn't this level isn't finished. Because I still need to learn how to swim, because for some reason he doesn't. I mean, I guess possibly it's because he's in Australia? But which is a water country, continent. There's island. It's an island. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Something I don't think they tell you, something you might have to learn for yourself, is that you see up in the corner when I collect one. That one in the middle of the opals and whatnot, that's in fact an indication of something called a super bite, which is basically a bite which is, super powerful. I'll try it out on the next enemy I see. Oh god! Shit! Okay. Okay. Now. Yep. Super bite. Let's try it on. Yeah. Nailed it. That's what a super bite does. I like it. Alright. The first golden cog. Or, no, that's the first golden cog. This one is... I mean, you can get it along the way. But this is where they actually tell you about it.
Yes. This just might do.
G'day, Julius.
Oh, hello, Ty. You know this golden cog just might be perfect for my latest invention. The Cogulacious Boomerangerous Extrapolator.
Right, what's that?
Why, it's a machine that creates experimental techno-rangs. I need golden cogs to build a new one, 15 to be exact. And if you find enough, bring them to my lab in Rainbow Cliffs and I'll build you a new boomerang.
You're on, mate.
Yeah. So, like he said, the golden cogs are, I mean, they are collectibles which give you new techno rangs, which are basically boomerangs with special abilities for each of them. There are, there's benefits and downfalls to each of them. I won't spoil them, because some of them are honestly pretty cool. Though I will say that the first one, I believe I remember correctly, is the Zoomerang. The inventive name, I know. Now the Zoomerang, of course, being basically a sniper. Right, you don't talk to me. Okay, good. Okay, I did bite him, but something that should be noted about them is that unlike other enemies, crabs need to be crabs and other animals like that cannot actually be beaten by most forms of boomerang, especially not at the start. You need to bite them. But usually they're in such a position that biting them's simple and it's not a big deal. Okay. Now I'm going through this level pretty quickly, mostly because, I mean, I've already been here, I've already done this. Alright. Now, I don't actually think I'll be able to get every single opal in this area, because some of them are locked in areas I can't get to yet. Because like I said, for some reason he doesn't actually know how to swim, which is alright. I mean, I don't know how to swim, and I probably should. Well. No, I'll be honest, this game doesn't... Oh, here we are.
didn't see it with me own eyes. You actually found the second boomerang. Well, there's no
Doubted me?
time to sit around and feel all pleased with yourself. You're gonna have to put that new rang to use. You see, I had a thunder egg I was gonna give you, but a bunch of frills stole it. You'll have to take them all on to get it back.
Alright, and here we have the second boomerang, which makes things easier. Now, something that he'll tell you later, because you shouldn't know how to do it yet, is gliding. Which is... I mean, after this level, things really start to open up in just how varied things can get here. Now, normally, I would go back to the start of the level to actually, to get the things that I missed. Oh yeah, see? It can't swim. Not even trying. Come on, Whipple. Oh! Yep. Frills really aren't that big of a deal, unless they gang up on you. Here we have our next thunder egg. Okay, now if I'm right, there should be some pie. Pie, of course, being what restores your life. Okay. Now as you see, I'm missing about 25, and I won't find them here.
Well, it looks like today wasn't a complete waste of time. You seem to have learned a thing or two.
Oh, yeah, you're too right.
You know, there's one other thing I could show you, but I don't know if you're ready for it yet.
Yeah? Well, what's that?
Well, a mate of mine who knows a mate who knows a mate who knows another mate says you can use 2 boomerangs to glide long distances.
How?
It's simple, really. You jump, then press and hold jump again to start gliding.
Right. Is that safe?
Safe as houses, mate. See if you can glide across this gap to reach that thunder egg.
Of course, it's rather easy. If I fuck this up, I did fuck it up. I'll fuck up other ones. I mean, there are some far more difficult ones to come, believe me.
Well, I didn't call for an ambulance. Well, lad, you made it through with flying colours. And as a little extra bonus, a stopwatch will appear near the start.
Okay. What's that for?
The racetrack. You can race the clock to win another thunder egg.
Right. I'll give that a go later.
Well, that's enough gas bagging for me. Let's head back to the Bly station.
Alright. Here we have the last thunder egg that you'll get normally. Now, I'm missing 24 opals. But you know, how do you get back to the opals? Very easily, these. Which, boom, right back to the start. Now, of course...
Welcome to the track. Race to the finish as fast as you can, mate. The checkpoints will lead the way. But miss one and the race is over. Good luck.
Now, the goal here is to get to the end, you know, within this whole time limit thing. Now, this one is simple, but there are more difficult ones as well. Some of them you even have to, do while gliding. Which is, you know, definitely an extra challenge. Now, this one is very, very simple. You know, look, see? Unless you're apocalyptically slow, you'll easily get it in about 32 seconds.
You're faster than a long-legged emu with a case of the bellyaches. Case of the bellyache. I reckon you've earned this. Oh, you beauty!
Alright, And when you're done, it of course brings you back to the start, just in case that there's something you want to get along the way. Which of course there is. Because there, like I said, there are some areas that I couldn't have gotten to before without the use of 2 boomerangs. And as an added bonus, whenever you kill an enemy in a level, they'll stay dead for the duration of your being in the level. Oh, there. Alright. Now, I just want to see that if I actually get all the ones here, if I can actually get the first techno. Now, I mean, I've been playing this for, you know, for just a little bit so far. Just playing this first level, and I'm really surprised about how well it actually still performs. I could have gotten this before. Oh, I should show you this. This, of course, is the, the pause menu. And it's actually super useful. I mean, first you get a map of the area. Most of them are pretty small, with the exception of 1, maybe 2. But you know, it's the tutorial level. Now you go into game menu, it shows you all of the different things you have to get here. It shows you, how many golden cogs. It shows you how many bilbies you still need to find, how many opals you still need to find. And in this, there is in Rainbow Cliffs, the hub area. There are these things called rainbow scales. Now, getting all 25 rainbow scales, well, I'll see if I can actually get them all. And when I'm going to get the last one, I'll record it and I'll show it. Right? But this is all very, it's pretty good. I don't know what I was going to say there. Okay. Now, oh, damn it. Yep. First screw-up I've had. Now, the biggest thing about this game is it's a platform. Something that Nintendo games famously are. Despite the fact that this wasn't actually made by Nintendo. This was made by, well, it has EA's name on it. But I think it was made by Chrome. Chrome made 2 other tie games. Both of them are different. They're bigger. Let's put it that way. Oh! Oh my god, where's that last one? Wow, you're just gonna stand there and take it. Oh! Okay. This thing. This is... I mean... Just look. I mean, this is just the awesomest thing. You can't glide while you do it, and basically if you hit the water, it's done. But it's fine. It's great. I like it. Fucking crocodiles. Right. Alright, we got all 10 of them. Excuse my useless flailing. Alright, now there's one last opal I still need to get. but I have no clue where it is. There it is! Alright. Now, button puzzles are another thing. You know, there are some buttons which are, you know, timed. Some are timed, but most of them are in this general, you know, press the button and arrange things in a perfect
Wasn't a
manner.
half bad effort, Ty. I reckon with a little more practice, you'll get there. Cool!
Wait, did... I need to see this, actually. Alright. Now, if I'm right, I've actually completed this level. I mean, I still need to actually do the opal machine to turn all these 300 opals into one Thunder Egg. But I've actually done something that I didn't do before, which is successfully complete one of these levels on my first run. Yep. I like if you look into this machine, it's the ground. It absorbs it into the ground and spits out a Thunder Egg because why not? And then
I found it!
Let me see that. At last, a mystic talisman. It's time to move out. We got 4 more talismans to find. You there, fetch my bags. Soon unimaginable power will be mine. Mine.
oh man, Boss Cass is one of my most favorite villains because he's just evil. No tragic backstory, no, nothing like that.
Yes,
He's
yes,
just
Thunder,
evil.
make sure.
Okay, you can just press A to skip through conversations. Now I want to take a look to see the to see everything else and show you all that's here. Got that right there, which is, of course, one of the rainbow scales. Now, if I remember right... There we are.
Oh, you little ripper, Ty! You found a fair dinkum rainbow scale! When you find enough, take them to the Bunyip Elder at Rainbow Cliffs.
Oh, let me see. That actually spoils the end because that's actually where the last boss is. Oh no, I don't want to land in the water. I don't want to land there. Don't make me land there. Thank you. Yeah, landing in the water until you learn how to swim is basically I've just caused myself to spend 10 more seconds to a minute of waiting. Okay, that's that. Alright, so it takes 15 golden cogs to get one new techno rag. Now we get another scale. Now if I remember right, there's another scale back here. Anyway, like I was saying about the 2 games after this, there's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, I think Bush Rescue or something, and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3, Attack of the Quinkin. I don't know, it's kind of weird, and that they're both different, whereas this is basically a linear game. You know, a linear game, you go through a few levels, whatever. In Bushed Hill Rescue and Attack of the Quinkin, you need elemental ranks to get through here, which probably they'll tell you about it after the first boss. But both of those games were open world type things. I'm trying to think of a good thing to equate to it. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But what it was there was the hub world, kinda like this, but the hub world was only traveled by in the second game, basically a Jeep, a SUV of some sort, and in the third game, the crab tank thing of something. Ha! Remember this. Good. Now, I actually don't think this game will take as long as I remember it taking. I mean, I was basically a baby back when I played this before, but anyway. Something else interesting that you actually got a Technic rang for is that invisible box I hit when I first started playing. Those are littered around everywhere. But you can't see them because they're invisible. But the Technic rang, basically the Infra rang, I believe it's called, that allows you to see them, but only when you're aiming, like that. Alright. Well, I'll get this last rainbow scale, and I'm going to call it quits. For right now. I mean, I've completed the first level. It'll be, completed the first level, and got the second boomerang. I'm finally getting a better feel for the game. So I'll come back to play the next one. Alright. Well, until next time, this has been the NefFTW, and thank you for watching.